Sagittarius, welcome back. Okay, welcome back, you guys, to Rico Knows. This is a reading for our Sagittarius, all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and if it's in your chart anywhere, that's how it resonates. So with that being said, you guys, we're not going to take too long. Welcome back to all my regular subscribers. To my new ones, I hope you guys find a home here, because as we're so small and we're expanding, you guys, you can expect your energy to be more in tune. So I hope that you guys are willing to grow with me. Without no further ado, we're going to find out what you guys need to know about Mercury and its shadow period for the next 2 weeks, as it is no longer going retrograde, but is now direct. So, of course, we still want you guys to move slowly and listen well, but you can start to sign those contracts, okay? So just be very sure to read the fine print. All right, now how you're doing, but we're about to find out. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. So immediately, Saggy, I get into your energy and I'm just like, whoo, I feel like I just made it through a marathon. I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius right now who is very strong. I'm also talking to a Sagittarius who endures very well. Okay, Sagittarius. What else do we need to know for you guys today? Thank you so much, Spirit. Sometimes when they don't pull the cards for me, it's because they want me to keep telling y'all what's on my mind. So, y'all, I'm a Sagittarius myself, right? And I still always ask Spirit to, give us for our highest good and to take my energy out of here. Okay, first card out. We have movement, choices, decisions. Okay, this is also the first card that I believe came out for Aquarius. Okay, so this is a card that came out for Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your chart as well, this could be coming up for you. Now, what I really want to say is that you're about to be seeing some rewards from the universe that are coming from your decision to stay in alignment. We have the next card that came out, universe. So we have 2 and 3. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody here who recognizes how abundant you could be and all the things that you could bring into fruition. But you're learning that the best thing for you to do is to surrender to the divine. Ooh, third eye chakra. This right now, Sagittarius, is all giving me mystic vibes. Okay, so we have 2, 3, and 6. Let me take a little bit of sip of water, because I feel like even in your energy, I feel like I've been running a marathon. I feel exhausted, like I need this water. That was refreshing. All right, Sag. So we have movement, decisions, the universe, and third eye chakra. Immediately, Sag, that gives me the feeling that someone here is really learning how to, I always say alchemize, but this is more than alchemy. This is controlling your subconscious thoughts, your subconscious mind, and learning how to see yourself openly. So I'm talking to a Sagittarius right now who has been working with the divine intentionally, so that way you could see what's in your best interest. This is someone here who is interested in your stability. This is someone who is interested now in healing or working in your purpose intentionally. Okay, Saggy, this is really big. So we have someone here who was a lot disrupted before the Mercury retrograde. So before Mercury retrograde, you might have started some new goals. This could have been working out. This could have been some type of like cooking. This could have been someone who's starting some type of new adventure. This could have been like a new love too, Sagittarius. But I feel like because you're beginning a relationship with the divine, I feel like whatever this partnership was that you started out, the divine is definitely intervened, because it's so in the middle of everything, right? So I feel like, Sagittarius, you had some type of decision making that you were on the process of doing. And because of that, Spirit showed you and the universe showed you what could no longer continue into your life moving forward. And with that being said, you recognize that all these things were distractions. And so now you are able, in Mercury, when it was retrograde, to see what your distractions were. And now with these shadow, with Mercury going direct and the shadow phase being here for the next 2 weeks, you're going to be dabbling and seeing how your new third eye works. So what was hidden is no longer hidden from you. I truthfully believe that that's why movements and decisions came out, because we are in the age of Aquarius right now with the sun. So we're all in the age of Aquarius right now. So things that were hidden are no longer hidden to you. And so now you're having to make your decisions wisely. But it's like you're not on your own anymore, Sagittarius. You are now fully working with the divine. You are fully working with the universe. And so your third eye chakra is showing you everything that you need to see. There are no more distractions about what is to be stable for you. What is considered your new beginning? What direction should you take when you're in the waiting process? I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius who has made peace with how you're supposed to live moving forward and how your relationship is supposed to be with the divine. Look at this. You have created a spiritual union between you and the divine. Look at this. You have learned how to make a spiritual union between you and the divine. And so because of that, Sagittarius, you can expect to be more than abundant. Material harvest, because you're going to be able to bring down whatever's happening in the fifth dimension to here. You're going to be able to recognize when your desires are out of whack. You're going to recognize when your stability is needing adjustment or is doing great. You're going to recognize when you're being emotional and treating people out of too much love, and when you need to focus, or when you're being mentally conflicted. Because why? You have become in tune with your crown chakra. Damn, Sagittarius. This is really... This is mind-blowing, because I'm really proud of you, Sagittarius, because I feel like someone here during the Mercury retrograde was really going through it. With your firm foundation, I feel like you might have even been walking away from maybe a home setting, or from family, or from something that was a norm to you. So now I have here in the physical, you being ignited, you physically being aware of where you're placing your energy, what lights you on fire, who should be around. You're also aware of when people around you are going to be burnt by your energy. And what does that mean? That means that I'm talking to a Sagittarius who you can see the lie before it comes out. So I'm laughing because I experienced this upgrade. I think it was last year June. I was able to recognize then on whenever people were lying to me, and boy, I tell you, it makes dating interesting. It definitely makes meeting new friends interesting. It makes having family life or new business partners interesting, because you know when they're lying or when something is not how it's going to be projected. And Sagittarius, I'm loving the fact that this is where you're at right now with this change of being what? Aware. I love when spirit completes these things for me, because it lets me know that I'm right on path. But you know what? Let's go ahead and put this deck away, because I feel like they definitely are being very clear right now. But let's go ahead and get into they just wanted to leave these two cards out for you guys to let you know that moving forward, we are together, as in we as in the universe, and we're working with you. So let's get into more. Look at this, the waiting game. They was tired of you going through these cycles, Sagittarius. They was tired of you going through these cycles. They was waiting on you to realize that you was not made for the things that you were going through. But let's go ahead and use the Gilded Tarot deck to see what else they have to tell you, Sagittarius, at this time, because I just feel like this is such uplifting energy. And like I said, you are in a marathon, okay? Nipsey Hussle could be important in your life. The color blue could also be significant, but I'm also seeing the color purple, which reminds me of the colors of royalty. So Sagittarius, like, hello somebody. All right, boom. The first thing that we have out here for our Saggies is the Four of Pentacles. Keeping things to yourself. You've been keeping quiet. It's even emphasized with this Hermit card. You've definitely been keeping quiet, keeping the things that you've learned to yourself, keeping the things that you had to like work on for yourself. I feel like there's a lot of commitments here that you had to work on with your emotions. I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius where it came to love. You were always willing to like put love to a side so that way you could pursue your money, or if love wasn't working out, then you were going towards your finances. But I feel like you've been working on healing yourself from the things that you feel like you need, because you're recognizing that you are all powerful, and that if you needed something, you could manifest it for yourself regardless. So I feel like you've kind of kept these things to yourself. I feel like yeah, Ace of Cups here, guys. Saggy. I'm so happy for you guys. So we have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Cups, because as you guys know right now, Jupiter is direct. Jupiter is the planet for Sagittarius. You guys are meant to be the most expansive and to have the biggest blessings. The thing about it is that Saturn right now also is going the way that it has. So you had to learn the lesson, Sagittarius. And I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius who learned the lesson, but this was more about how giving you were to other people. Something about finances here as well. So someone here could be really embarking on a new journey that's going to make them very financially successful. Ace of Cups here, but you have to follow your feeling, your intuition. They're not even saying feeling. You have to follow your intuition. I could be talking to a Sagittarius who also might have Pisces in their chart or deal with a Pisces person, because I'm getting the feeling of someone here who's very intuitive, High Priestess energy, big time. So, what else do we have here for the tarot for our Sagittarius? Because it's like, dang, you're really mirroring yourself at this point. And I feel like all the people who you have in your life right now, Sagittarius, are mirroring you. And I feel like it's to one of those things where before with this waiting card, before where you were someone who, you know, you let people mirror you, but then you kind of like were oblivious to what their lessons were. You're seeing it for what it is now with this third eye chakra. You're recognizing what you need to implement on yourself to become a better person. But you know what I'm also seeing here? So everybody here has had a little bit of a math, right? And I'm hearing that 2 times 3 is 6. Okay. So you, Sagittarius, everybody else that I've did a reading for so far has been addition. They've been 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus, like, they've been nothing but math. Sagittarius, you done changed the game up. You're not even doing addition. You over here multiplying. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay? Sagittarius, you are going to be highlighted on a level that is so much higher than what you were before, because you are learning how to harness your energy. That is beautiful. 3 of Pentacles here. You don't know how yet. You're still working on it. The universe is working with you. They're putting the materials in front of you. They're showing you, hey, if you, this is like Super Mario, right? Where he's like learning which mushroom to eat to help him to be bigger, to be smaller, to be more wise. You're learning how to find the good in the little things of life and learning how to expand that. You could be someone here you were dealing with, because still getting downloads. You were dealing with someone who was holding back from you, and you thought that they were going to be giving you love. You really thought that this person was going to be showing you, but with the moon cycles that happen, you recognize that this person was really holding on to things from you and not really sharing with you, and you learned to start working with what you had to offer. And because you got in your energy of recognizing what you were supposed to be truly making, you about to be out of here. I'm channeling so heavy for y'all Sagittarius right now, and I love that. One more card. Boom. The Ace of Swords. And I want to show y'all this new beginning. But I want to show you how much the divine is working with you. I really do. Because you have not only a new beginning, but you have new thoughts, new mindset, new recognition, new allowances. You're not allowing nobody to play with you no more. I'm hearing, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Mwah! Just lay in it. Spend all day in it. I'm just kidding. No, seriously, Sagittarius, this is amazing energy right now. You have a lot of new beginnings. You're learning how to emotionally satisfy yourself, but also how to be logical. You're learning how to hold back your emotions. You're learning how to not give your emotions first, but be logical about situations when you're joining a new company and new renditions and new everything. Look at this. This 3 of Pentacles is going to go from you being communicating to really being happy in your groups, because you're going to know how much to give of yourself. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the Sun. You done burnt through a lot of karma, Sagittarius. I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius who had to learn the lessons of being in third-party relationships, of giving too much to the wrong type of groups. I'm hearing the saying that I need to say to a Sagittarius. You learned that when you're not welcome in an area, when to walk away. You've learned when something is no longer feeding you, how to distance yourself in an appropriate manner. You're doing things where people who you've left behind, because I'm looking at people who've left you behind, you've learned how to leave those people behind with love. You've learned that love is your highest vibration. And these people, look, I just told you about these people, right? Who was over here looking at you, Page of Swords. Of course they're going to come out because they're trying to figure out what you got going on. They're going to figure out, Sagittarius, look at what they're going to figure out. They're going to figure out that you got a new beginning. This is another ace. It's big time giving me a Sagittarius who left a lot of old things behind. You have now become a new person. You're now working with the divine completely. I just want to show you again, Sagittarius, that not only do you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords, and you got the Sun card. And the Sun card, Sagittarius. Because people who are watching you right now, they withheld from you. And it was a lot of people, too. I want to show y'all this. A lot of people withheld from you the way they could have helped you. A lot of people withheld from you the ways that they could have been beneficial to you. A lot of people held back from you ways that they knew that if they helped you with just an inch, you would have been able to take the whole mile. A lot of people did not want to see you grow. For real. And because of that, Sagittarius, you didn't have no choice but to look to the divine, to God, for your strength, to begin this fresh beginning, to be able to feel good, to be able to cultivate this new energy, to move forward. Because I feel like someone here, the people around you, tried to take the wind out of your sails. They really did. They really did, Sagittarius. But you are not one to be mistaken for. You burnt through all that You burnt through all that karma. What else is here? Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius. 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 She's a fairy tarot. Amazing. Literally. Wheel of Fortune here. You're showing up in your own energy, Sag. Because you recognize that these people gotta go. Look at that. Look at that. You recognize these people got to go. The way that you used to live, gotta go. The things that you used to do, you do no more. Like, man. So moving forward, you could definitely expect to be a lot more happier. Let me see. What is the end card? Guys, I didn't even get to shuffle. I want to show you finally, and last confirmation too, of what you can expect is nothing but new beginning, new mindset, new love. I feel like the only thing I haven't seen here is honestly the Empress, because you are that person. But I feel like because you're working with the universe, they want to show you how much you become one with the universe, because you have nothing but ones here. This is the last ace of the deck, the Ace of Wands, and it's showing up right here in your energy. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and now you have the Ace of Wands. The universe is saying thank you. Finally, you have arrived. Finally, you've been given your gifts. And I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius, so you're still going to be expanding, but these new gifts that you have, you finally learned how to cultivate them and how to use them. I'm so happy for you at this point. Anything else that Tarot wants to say? Let's see. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is here. Page of Cups is really just them letting you know, like, hey, this is confirmation. So I'm talking to a Sagittarius that you were meant to see this video. You're welcome. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful to be able to share this energy with you and to give you this message about how you're able to overcome now and how things are going to be so much better for you. And as long as you continue to see the truth of your labor, you're going to be doing great. Judgment card here. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming what I just spoke to the Sagittarius about. Well, let's go ahead and give you guys some advice. Although I feel like you guys have been doing the right thing on your own terms and really not letting up on anyone. I just love this reading for you so much. I still got goosebumps. I got goosebumps down in my legs because it's such powerful energy. Just knowing that you're co-creating with the universe. Like, so the lesson that I kind of want to say here to our Sagittarius, and it's something that I've been sitting around talking to my friends about as well, is this. People believe that we are God. It's not religious, guys. I don't speak religion. I'm more so spirituality and just recognizing how we need to make room for God, right? So let's confirm that we hold the temple of God. Like, this is our body. It's our temple because we need to use it and treat it correctly so that way we can live a long life, right? Now, aside from that, if our body is the temple of God, then each of us have a little bit of God within ourselves. And it's not to say that we can do all the things that God can do as far as like walking on water or as far as like turning water to wine. However, we all have a part of us that has God within us that's exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. Something that you do with your eyes closed that people love about you, that people will come to you for as a service, right? And it's God through you that gives you this exceptional behavior. And if you were only to honor it, condone it, because God is having an experience through us all. So if you experience the world right now as something of sorrow, something of sadness, you're not seeing yourself for what you've already cultivated, what you've already created. Wherever you live right now is a reality of what you felt like you needed to be comfortable at this time in your life. If you didn't want it, you can change it. You can work harder. You can give stuff away, you can sell stuff, you can buy new stuff, you can make it work. But the whole point here, Sagittarius, is that you are the creator of your current reality, and God is having an experience through you. And as long as you continue to show yourself and accept yourself above all, man, Sagittarius, this is about to blow. So what is the advice for our Sagittarius right now? Let go of guilt. Because these third parties that you've let go of, these people that you've let go of, you feel a little bit bad for them because you know that they're not going to understand. I feel like I'm also talking to a Sagittarius who could have spirit babies, or like your spirit babies want to come down here to the earthbound and you're telling them like, hey, not right now, mommy's kind of busy. That's okay. Let go of feeling like you owe anybody else an experience more than yourself. Dreams of abundance is also here. So Spirit is saying that if you can dream it, it's yours. Also, you could be getting downloads from your dreams. So if you're someone who's noticed that you've been having dreams but you forget them, write them down as soon as you wake up in the morning. Keep a journal next to you. That's really going to do you a worthwhile. I'm talking to you slower, Sagittarius, at this time because you're so heavily connected right now. I don't need to speak loud because I feel like you're working with the divine. Funny I said that because the last card that they came out for you is the power of prayer. Because a lot of people feel like, I've talked to people, you know, who feel like they don't pray, or they might not believe in God. But those same people, they get up and they meditate. And you know what meditation is? Prayer. It's the ability to become at peace with your mind, to speak to yourself honestly. Because like we said, you're speaking to yourself, you're speaking to the God within you. Hey, this is something I like. This is what I don't like that I'm experiencing. This is something that I would need. This is something that I'd like to cultivate. This is something that would give me pleasure to help other people with. It's okay to ask the divine to be of service to others. Just make sure that you're putting on your own face mask before you help others, Sagittarius. Honestly, only thing that's recommended right now is for you guys to continue to do the work. And that's what I said at the beginning before I started asking for advice, is that you guys continue to focus on what? Your own priorities. Push yourself. Okay? Like, hey, how's it going? Keep saving, keep saving your energy for yourself. Keep reserving yourself in a sense where you're not giving more than what you need, or you're not aiding others before yourself. Man, Sagittarius, this was such an amazing reading. I hope you guys love it, just so that you guys can claim the energy. Even if you're not a Sagittarius, if you sat through this reading and you recognize how much this resonated with you, exercising also as a Sagittarius will be very helpful for you at this time to exercise and get your energy moving again. Because I feel like right now you're cultivating with the universe. They want you to stay active. They want you to be up, because I feel like you've rested enough. I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius who drained a Mercury retrograde. You might have needed a lot of rest. You hadn't been doing too much. Spirit is saying now's the time to put in that work and to get active. So y'all, until next time, continue giving back to other people. You are so deserving. Pay yourself forward and stay healthy. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much for joining Rika Knows. Peace.